Remain closed at least through tomorrow. Anyone that had a reservation at the Providence location will get a call to reschedule. All other DMV offices and online services are up and running. We first showed you this video at 11 o'clock last night. 35 students at Brown University temporarily displaced on Monday after inches of water poured into their dorm rooms. The university says crews have gotten that water out tonight, and they are working as quickly as possible to get students back into their rooms. Brown is also covering the cost to restore any wet clothes or linens. Tonight's welcome ceremony for students has been pushed back to Saturday, September 10th. Okay, so let's get a check of our forecast now, bringing storm tracker meteorologist Kelly Bates. The rain is still coming down, but thankfully it is not as hard as we saw yesterday, and it's not hanging over us like it was yesterday.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we're out of that training situation that brought us round after round after round of locally really heavy rain. Right now, we've gone down to, say, some light rain, and that's what we have right now in Providence. Our current temp is 65, but it is still muggy out there. Dew points are still running in the 60s. Are you curious how much we got? It was a lot in portions of Cranston. Well, one portion of Cranston, a spotter came in with 11.06. The rest of our Cranston reports are generally just over 8 inches, and that's also what we have in Providence. In Smithfield, just under 8 inches. In Lincoln, 6.13. Burrillville, 5.16. In Barrington, 5.13 as well. And we saw just over 5 inches in Coventry, under an inch in Westerly. So a very significant storm. This is sort of a graph of all those totals that I just gave you, where you can see our jackpot region really was the Cranston area, even edging into Scituate. So right now we do have showers around, but we're not seeing those bright oranges and reds that we had yesterday at this time. And in terms of the system, it is almost done with us. We will start to shut down this heavy stuff within the next, say, 4 or 5 hours. After that, we go to a chance of showers, and that takes us through tomorrow. And after that, we're going to bring in some really nice stuff as we finish the week and head into the weekend. I'll let you know just how nice coming up in just a couple minutes. Tiffany?
It is primary day in Massachusetts. Polls are open for just under 4 more hours. Let's take a look at some of the races we'll be tracking as those results pour in tonight. In the race for governor, there will be 2 candidates on the ballot for Democrats, but don't let that confuse you. State Senator Sonia Chang Diaz is on the ballot, but back in June, she unofficially withdrew from the race. She stopped campaigning. Attorney General Maura Healey has stayed in the race. She's on the ballot tonight. Now, on the other side of the aisle, 2 Republicans are competing for their party's nomination, and both are all in. In fact, voters will pick between former state rep from Rentham, Jeff Deal, and entrepreneur Chris Doty. Former President Donald Trump making an appearance at a tele-rally last night in a bid to push support behind Deal, who has been a strong supporter of Trump.
Jeff is a proven fighter who successfully pushes back on the ultra-liberal extremists and who's driven them a little bit wild because they can't figure him out, and who'll rule your state with an iron fist. The hardworking people of Massachusetts need a true conservative in the governor's mansion. It's about time you had one.
Deal's opponent, Doty, said he doesn't think Trump's endorsement holds much weight in Massachusetts. Current Governor Charlie Baker has not endorsed either candidate. Focusing on Bristol County, 3 Democrats will be on the ballot for Bristol County Sheriff tonight. They include former Assistant DA Nicholas Bernier, Mayor of Attleboro Paul Hero, and former Somerset Police Chief George McNeil. Now, this winner tonight will go on to face current Sheriff Tom Hodgson in November. He's been the sheriff in Bristol County since 1997. With in-person voting fully underway on this rainy day in Massachusetts,